Hi, it's Angie here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I wanted to show you this community. So we are in Providence. It is a beautiful area here. We've got this beautiful water, so pretty, but we also have hiking trails, playgrounds, pools. I'm selling a house right now. It's a townhouse, a 2-bed, 2-bath, really cute townhouse that we're going to go show you that tour next. But I wanted to point out a couple of things here just because it's so beautiful. And not only do we have this community with all the amenities, we're also located right across the street from Rutledge Elementary School, which is a great school in Wilson County. We have several schools here, but this one just happens to be located right here in the Providence area. We've got Providence Marketplace. We'll show you that in a little bit, which has a bunch of shopping, a lot of dining, all the things that you want and need right here within like a few moments of your home. So again, this is Providence in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We're going to go take a tour of the 2-bedroom townhouse in just a moment. Hi guys, it's Angie. Welcome to 268 Killen Way. We are in Mount Juliet, Tennessee in the Providence community. So make sure you pay attention to Providence Marketplace, the Providence location. We're very, very close to the I-40 freeway. You can get over to 840 and get right down there to Murfreesboro if that's where you're heading. But we also have wonderful schools here in Wilson County. We have beautiful churches. We have the dining, the shopping, all the things you need. But I want to take you on a tour of this really cute townhouse. It's a 2-bedroom, 2 full bath, 2-story townhome. Let's go take a tour of it. And then I want to share with you a couple things about my buyer. As we walk into this home, obviously it's vacant. It's going to be a little echoey. I'm so sorry. But I just wanted you guys to see we're closing on this today. It is a great first-time home buyer property, or maybe just an empty nester, somebody that's looking for something with no maintenance. The HOA here takes care of all the exterior landscape, which is very nice. Like I said before in the video, there's pools and walking trails and playgrounds. There's all the things you need in a community. And then we also have the structure taken care of also by the HOA, which is nice. So you just need to get insurance for the inside of this place, which helps on your overall expenses. Down here, you'll see we have just a half bath on this floor. And then when you walked in the front door, this here is your living space. Obviously, TV goes here on the wall. Nice big, she's going to do a nice big couch with a big chase over there in the corner. And then she's going to do a little buffet kind of station over here that's going to complement her dining space. So here we would have your dining room table. You also have some space here for some bar stools. So it's just a single girl that's moving in here. So it's just going to be her. She's going to have friends over all the time. So she was sharing with me her ideas, but what a great space. Really nice, big kitchen. We've got an electric oven here, stainless steel refrigerator, nice big farm sink. This is very neat to have here. And then if you look on the other side of this wall, she was going to extend this as part of her kitchen space as well. So she's going to do a big countertop here with some shelving and just kind of have an extension of the kitchen right over in this area because you have your dining room space right over here. We've got this nice pantry space in a townhouse. Every little square foot matters. And then let me show you this too. Under the stairs, nice little space here. It does have your water heater in there, but you still have some storage and closet space if you want to. for some coats. And then before we go upstairs, I'd like to show you this back patio. Everybody loves an outdoor space. So back here, we have a tree line. So obviously it's winter right now. We don't have any leaves on those trees, but you still have quite a bit of privacy even with no leaves on the trees. When you come here in the spring, summer, and fall, it's absolutely gorgeous. So look, plenty of room, put a little grill over here, a couple little chairs, hang out and have your privacy. And then it also has this nice outdoor storage for whatever you need to put in here along with the electrical panel. So this is part of the unit. Okay, let's go take back a look inside. I wanted to show you these cabinets. The cabinets are really nice. They're a dark espresso, almost a black color, really pretty, but really beautiful inside. They only had one owner in this home, so she's getting a really good property. Look how big this kitchen is with all these cabinets, even some uppers up here for those bigger items that you don't use all the time. Love that up there. Of course, I'm tall, so I can reach. Not everybody can. Also, she was so excited to have a dishwasher. How fun. Looks like it was never even used. Okay, let's go upstairs. We do have central heat and central air in this unit, which is great for those hot summer days. I'm gonna have to hold this. They just temporarily put these here just to have some window coverings, but take a look. We're in the main master suite and we're at the back of the unit. So down below is your outdoor space and here's your tree line. What a great view off this 2-bedroom townhouse in Mount Juliet. Sorry, it's so dark in here. I can't get that to stay. But anyway, we've got a nice big bathroom that's attached to this bedroom, a single vanity sink, a really spacious tub and your shower. Really nice big bathroom. Huge tub, nice for soaking. And then we also have this walk-in closet, which is fun. Never enough room for clothes and shoes. Okay, and then come across the hallway. We have our laundry up here, which is really convenient. No going downstairs to do the laundry. Washer dryer up here in its own spot, which is great. A little bit of storage in here as well. Drying rack for those wet clothes. And then we also have attic space up here. We're not going to open that up, but this has a big, huge attic above this entire unit, which is fantastic for that Christmas storage. Another linen closet here in the hallway. And then again, we have another master suite. So this is basically 2 bedrooms upstairs. They both have, this closet's not as big, but we still have a walk-in closet here. And we also have an attached bathroom. So perfect for a roommate or 2 people to live here and have their own bathroom in their own space. I'll bring the shade up so you can get an idea of what's going on here. So this is the front of the unit. There's the parking. There's the community. Nice, beautiful community. The carpeting in here looks great. Doesn't look like it needs to be replaced. Very well taken care of. You've got your bathroom there. That's just linoleum flooring in there. And then you've got your tub in your shower, not as big as the other one, but still got a nice tub and a nice shower, and then a single vanity sink. Again, it's private. So we've got the 2 bedrooms, the 2 bathrooms, and then just that half bathroom downstairs. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about this particular buyer. So she called me, she's 24 years old. It's a friend, I know her mom from Bible study. So the daughter called and said, Miss Angie, I'm so sick of paying rent. They're going to increase my rent again in March if I don't get my own place. I feel like I have to sign another lease for another year, and now I'm locked into paying this landlord's mortgage. And so I said, you know what, let's do some numbers. Let's talk to the lender. Let's see if you're going to get pre-approved. Let's see where you stand as a buyer versus a renter. So we went through that whole process with my lender. If you guys need help with that, we have wonderful lenders that we work with. But basically, a 24-year-old girl, she's graduated from college in May. She has a great career. She makes really good money. She had a little bit of savings and a little bit of a 401k. So what she did was she pulled some money out, put 5% down. We started house shopping. We found this townhome in her budget. Not only is this townhome in a great area, her mom and dad live down the street. She grew up in this community. So she was so excited to be able to still live in the same community, be able to use all the same amenities, the walking trails, the pool. She said the pool is her favorite thing ever in the summer. And anyway, what we did was we wrote an offer. And in our offer, we got the seller to give her 2% towards closing costs and a rate buy down. And then we negotiated a little bit on repairs and got an extra $500. So she got a little over $6,000 from the seller to purchase this property to help her with her down payment and her closing costs. So now she's going to be living, as of today, we're closing on this home. I can't wait to give her keys. This sweet 24-year-old girl who was paying crazy money in renting is now going to be a homeowner, putting her money back into her own portfolio. So anyway, I just love sharing stories like this because I have so many people that just are afraid, or they're not sure. They don't know what it looks like to have a mortgage. This is a foreign language to them. Please call, please pick my brain. I would love to help you too.